Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and the Blackwell Epiphany. Last time we left off, we had found another ghost, the woman who was working as a prostitute, and then I was a bit stuck, as always, kind of where I end things. When I loaded in, I noticed I had a new email, so let's go ahead and start this off by reading that. Dear Miss Blackwell, I just wanted to reach out again. I'm aware that this is a difficult subject, but if we are to prevent your aunt and grandmother's condition to resurface in you— oh, this is Dr. Quentin. We must take the proper steps. Please contact me and we can schedule an appointment. Oh, I saw a D. Quentin. I didn't realize who that was. Also, it was recommended to me that I try and use the case number and cross-reference it with the Carth vial, which makes so much sense because they keep talking, whenever you click on it, they say there's too many case numbers, so.
Bingo. The case number is listed in this file.
Makes
it
so much
belongs
sense.
to a Maggie Fielding. It appears she was picked up in the raid on the Carth house. She was brought in for an emergency detox and forced to go into rehab. It lists one known family member, a brother, Peter Fielding.
Alright, there we go. Maggie is Peter Fielding's sister. She's living in Peter's apartment. Okay, so now we can go back to Peter's apartment. That's right, we'd also made our way there, but we couldn't get in because there was just that lady. Let's go. Hello, Maggie.
Coming. You again?
Yes.
What is it this time?
I'm a friend of Peter's. Maggie? I don't know which one to do. Let's go with Maggie?
You're Peter's sister, Maggie, right?
Sure. Fine, you got me.
Why couldn't you just tell me that before?
Because I'm trying to get healthy, working through the program, admitting I have a problem.
It's good.
Just like my sponsor says.
Healthy.
All that is the first step. I'm still working on the rest. Talking about Peter, that's step 5. I'm not ready.
That's fair.
It's nothing personal. I just need to avoid thinking about him for a while.
It's totally fair.
And you're doing that by living in his apartment.
Also a fair point.
It's just temporary. I have nowhere else to go. And besides, what difference does it make? He's gone. He had a stupid accident, and now he's gone.
That's just it, Maggie. It might not have been an accident.
No. Whatever you're thinking, no. I need this to be over, you understand?
Then we need to talk. You can call your sponsor if you want to.
Screw my sponsor. Let's do this.
Oh, alright. I like
So,
how casual she is.
talk.
Just like cross-legged. What? I know why Peter's such a sore subject. He died. It's his sister. That's how I would be if my brother died. Like, I don't handle death well.
What do you know about Peter's death?
Just what I was told. That he was fixing a light bulb and fell off the ladder. I remember thinking it was a pretty stupid way to go, especially
Cold.
for him.
How do you mean?
Tastes like pencil
Did you know
shavings.
the guy? He was obsessed with health. To die just falling off a
Pop me.
ladder? I always thought he'd outlive the world.
Popped my finger. That hurt. My fingers are cold. I was just like, I don't know what you would say, like crunching them together, like about to like rub them together because they're so cold, and I just popped my pinky super hard. Anyway, I took a nap. I'm super energetic.
Could you tell me about your father? He opened the gym, right?
Sure.
Could you tell me anything else about him?
If you want to know about him, you'll have to ask him yourself.
Oh,
Here's his address.
thanks.
He's always
That's all
home.
I needed, probably.
So, what are you watching?
I don't know, some animated thing. Not normally into cartoons, but the ratings say it's good.
Is it?
I guess. They changed the main character's voice after the first episode, but it's not bad. Keeps my mind off, well, the stuff you keep bringing up.
Yeah, I watch cartoons when I want to distract myself as well. All right,
Well,
bye.
I'd better get going.
Gotta go check on
Sure,
your dad.
You know the way.
Your daddy-o. Papa. I'm gonna stop now. I'm very energetic.
Wait, this is Greenwood Cemetery.
I find that really funny. Okay.
This tombstone is faded and hard to read.
I love my footprints. Connor Lawrence Fielding, husband, soldier, father. Blanking on the English word, June 12th, 1932 to March 18th, 93. How do I go back? There we go.
It's a little structure overlooking the lake.
Why does it say
The
shelter?
exit isn't far. If I really need to get out of the snow, I'll just leave.
Oh, I thought it was like a mausoleum or something.
There are a lot of family crypts in this cemetery, some going back 100 years. This cemetery has dozens of tombs.
Okay.
I don't have time to search them all.
Well, I don't know what you do and don't want. Alright, where are my phones? Peter and Maggie's father's dead and buried in the Greenwood Cemetery. He died over 20 years ago on March 18th, 1993. Maggie doesn't want to talk about him. Alright, well...
Joey, I'd like to talk to you.
What do you have to say, Joey?
You rang?
Did Heather tell you anything useful?
Dunno. I should probably talk to her some more.
Alright. This is good to know. Let's go, talk to Heather. Heather, what? Yeah, here. Okie dokie. Switch to Joey. Hello.
Excuse me, Heather?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
What's up?
I want to ask you about Ray.
So, tell me about this Ray character.
I really
That's
shouldn't.
right, we did have that.
Ray is really exclusive with the clients we're given. I shouldn't have told you the name.
Do you know Maggie Fielding, Peter's sister?
I don't think so. Sorry.
Do you know a Connor Fielding?
I don't think so. Sorry.
Why are we supposed to talk to you? You don't know anything new.
So, tell me a bit about yourself, Heather.
Can we not, please? Let's just enjoy the evening, okay?
Yeah,
Sure.
we've definitely talked about that before. Tanya.
Well, Heather, I have to get going.
Sure. Drop by anytime.
Should we, now that we know the name of Peter's sister and we have that case number, should we go talk to... Why do I keep blanking on his name? At the police station? Hi.
Officer Palmer?
Officer Palmer.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
I keep wanting to say Connor. Officer Connor. Don't know why. Maggie.
Do you have any information on a Maggie Fielding?
Let me check. Maggie Fielding. Yeah, she was picked up in a raid not too long ago.
A raid?
A drug den in Chelsea. Some dump called the Carth House.
I know it.
Huh. Of course you do.
Anything else?
Just that she and about a dozen others were sent to the hospital for a detox. They were processed and let go.
That's it?
That's it.
Alright, let's go to what we know. What about Connor?
Is there anything in the system about a Connor Fielding? He died about 20 years ago.
Let's see. Our records from back then are a bit spotty, but can't hurt to check. No, nothing comes up, but it's a very common name. Is there anything specific you can tell me about him?
He
was in the
so-
army.
Yeah.
Oh, then there might be something in the Veterans Association records.
Aren't those public?
Not everything. But fortunately for you, I can access everything.
Lucky me.
Okay. Archived records. Connor Fielding. Oh, seriously?
What?
What's wrong?
Idiots. They had no idea how to archive data back then. I can only look them up by service number. You don't know it, do you?
I don't. Sorry.
Well, once you know it, let me know.
Okay.
Well, I'd better go. Thanks for the help.
Sure.
Sure. Alright, well, now we know we need his service number. I suppose we can go talk to... Maybe we could talk to, Peter, actually. What else do I need here? Oh, there's the ghost upstairs. Yeah, that's right. Joey.
I'll just use the door.
Well, walk in through the door then. I didn't think it would matter. I didn't think you'd be picky about how you walked in. Alright. Yo, Peter.
Hey, Peter?
Hey man, what can I do for you?
Your father.
I heard about your old man. I'm sorry.
It was over 20 years ago. We all have to move on.
That's my plan, Peter.
Uh,
So, did you know your sister is staying in your apartment?
She is. Of course she is. She probably fell off the wagon again. Just stay out of the way.
So, tell me about your dad.
My dad, he built this gym from the ground up.
love the
He was a
music.
military guy. It was hard for me to relate to him until I joined him in the running of this place.
I went to the gym today.
He might be gone, but he lives on here. I make sure of it.
My boyfriend taught me some new gym
Well,
routine
I'll see you
workout
around.
things, all with
You got
free
it.
weights, so
I'll be here.
so I'm going to be sore tomorrow, I'm sure. I'll probably be recording Sally Face tomorrow, so I'll let you know how it is then. Alright. There's nothing I can do here yet, right?
A calendar with a marker pen attached.
I guess we have to go back and talk to... What's her name? Why am I so bad with names? Maggie? Maybe I can go in as Joey. Maybe I can find like some service records or something. Yeah, Maggie does it.
She looks like she stopped caring about anything years ago.
It true. What are you eating?
After seeing the state of this joint, Red's place doesn't seem so bad.
What's this? No. Papers, pizza box. Maybe let's look at those papers again.
I can't touch him, but
Sorry, I did mean to right click. I know it's updated case number. Can we just tell him the case number? Huh. Your next appointment is 1/10/2014. Alright, well let's switch to Rosa and maybe we can talk to her about the
coming.
service number. Yo, I have some questions.
Sure, come on in.
I have some questions. Your father's dead.
So your father is dead.
Yep.
Why didn't you just say that instead of sending me to the cemetery?
I think it's funny.
The only person to visit Dad was Peter, and he can't do that anymore. I figured Dad could use the company.
Aw,
Really?
that's kind of cute.
No, not really. I told you, there are things I can't talk
Oh.
about yet.
I need...
You said Peter visited the cemetery.
Once a year, on the anniversary of Dad's death. Peter was a damn saint.
March 18th. I wonder if we need to make the date of the appointment, like push it back to March 18th.
Can you tell me about your father?
He died over 20 years ago. I don't see how it's relevant to Pete.
I need his ID. Maybe.
Well, I'd bet. Sure.
Maybe I know his ID. Maybe I need to know his ID. Alright, well... I have a case number, but I don't know what good that's gonna do me. Just because we already know that it's Maggie living here. And it wouldn't have his army number here, would it? Army ID? I don't even know what that's called.
I talk with the dead, not their graves.
I wanted you to like brush it off or something. Okay, well... I can't just oogle... Oops, wrong one. Connor Fielding. Oh no, he said it was too common of a name. Yeah. Card. Feel. Oh! Oh, is this, can I blow on this? What? It just baffles me the things that you think aren't okay to blow.
no good. The rug's too thick.
What if I just have Rosa come in and pick it up?
Ugh.
Cool. How did I miss that? I guess it's small.
Oh, sure, come on in.
Thanks. I'm just gonna want to grab this. Pick up the card.
Could you excuse me for just a sec? My shoe is
Way
untied.
to be weird. Just
Sure,
drop your
I
phone on the
guess.
ground.
Thanks.
Smooth.
That's all.
Well,
Sure.
Bye. Not to be suspicious. Can I get in with his card now? Ooh, and then I can change the date. Maybe. Jim. Wait, is this a business card or a boop?
that card unlocks the Field's gym door.
Isn't that what I did? Oh, this is a sign. Boop. Yes. Excellent. March 18th, right?
The month is written at the top.
Yes, I'm aware. Oh. 18th. Yes. Done. Nailed it. I'm the best. Well, actually, we could just leave Rosa in there because that's fine. Oh, can Rosa go into the women's? Hi.
She looks pretty busy.
Okay, I won't talk to you.
I don't need to use the.
Oh, oops. What did?
I
Where's
don't
it?
need to use the locker room. I'm not here to work out.
Could be. Do you want to step on the? Oh, picture frame. Pick that up. Yeah.
There we go.
What is it?
Nobody can say I don't do anything nice.
Ah! Why aren't you writing that down? Hey, I need this. Why aren't you writing it down? It's. Yeah, remember that. I need that. I don't know why I need that, but I need it. Oops, I keep clicking the wrong one. Right, that
Put it
down.
back on the wall.
I know, but I need you to remember this number. 0702345541. I don't know why you would write that on a picture. I also don't know why you're not writing it down, because Palmer clearly told me I needed it. Yo, I want to change...
Hey, Peter?
Hey man, what can I do for
I
you?
want to change my
Say,
training.
can we reschedule that training session we set up?
Sure, we can do that. Let's go check the calendar outside.
Great. How will this make you realize you're dead, though?
Hey, miss, you're dripping water on the floor.
Oh, sorry.
No problem, just be sure to put on sneakers or something if you want to work out. Anyway, let's check the schedule. Huh? Is that the date? Hey, listen, I'm sorry, but there's an appointment I've got to keep. Can we sort this out another day?
Sure.
Sure, no problem.
Thanks.
Alright, hey,
Doesn't
Joey.
wanna-
Joey, if you look at this, will it take the number that I need? Because I need this number. Maybe it will just have automatically updated it. Okay, so I bet he went to the cemetery, but I bet we need to talk to you, Connor, Palmer.
Officer Palmer?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Don't know why I want to call you Palmer. I found his...
I found Connor's service
Yes.
number. It's 070-234-541.
You didn't say you updated my notes.
That should be all I need. Let's
Yes,
see.
thank you.
Okay, here we go. Connor Fielding. Served in Vietnam from 1966 till 1969. Honorably discharged. Moved with his family to New York a few years later. Huh. That's interesting.
What?
It says here that the police were called to his apartment several times. Reports of raised voices. Possible domestic abuse.
Interesting.
No charges were pressed, which is why it wasn't in our police records.
That might
But
be
it's in
why
the military database?
Maggie doesn't want to.
Word gets
talk about
around.
him.
Someone must have noted it in his VA file. Doesn't say much else.
Alright, cheers. That's
Well,
all
I
I
better
needed.
go. Thanks for the help.
Sure.
Wait, while I'm here, I should have checked that case number.
Officer,
Wait, have I checked this before? I feel like I have.
if I gave you a...
I can.
Yeah, okay. That's...
Well,
I must have tried to do that before. Okay, moving on. Now we have information. Exit. Let's go talk to Peter. In the cemetery? Probably. There you are.
Excuse me.
Hey, look, I really want to be left alone right now.
Sorry.
Okay, what about, do you want to talk to Joey instead?
Hey, Peter?
Yeah, I'll just
Oh,
phase
hey,
through Rosa.
look, I really want to be left alone right now. We'll talk later, okay?
Sure, no problem.
Okay.
Let's have a little talk.
What?
I get the feeling I didn't grill Heather enough. I should talk to her some more.
Really? I just went back there and Alright, well, let's see. I just don't know what else I can talk to you about.
Excuse me, Heather?
Oh, hi.
Unless I just
What's
don't
up?
have the correct, like, prompts to talk to you. Because there's nothing new.
This case number mean anything to you?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wouldn't have.
Drop by anytime.
I ran through all the options, and there's nothing there. So I must need to do something else in order to get some dialogue prompt that I need in my notes. Alright, so home won't have anything. I can't think of anything at George Austin. I guess we could go to the apartment and see if there's anything we can talk about with Tanya. Joey? Highly doubt it, but we'll see if there's anything new. Because we have a couple of new things, but I don't think they're related to Tanya at all. What was this note again? I know about Heather. Oh! I know about Heather. Oh, and then we have Jim. Hi.
Hi there.
Hello again, mister. What brings you by?
I wanted to talk to you about Heather. Maybe?
Does the name Benjiro ring any bells?
Benjiro. Is that Japanese?
I believe so.
Sorry, I don't know anyone named Benjiro.
Alright.
So, can you tell me anything about Peter?
A brutal taskmaster is what he was, but I can't deny he got results.
Nope, I can't deny it either. Do you know a Heather Goffstein?
No. No, I don't. Sorry.
A weird
Come
answer.
on, that note on the floor, it has Heather written on it.
So, like I told you, it has no meaning to me. I don't know any Heather.
Why you look so angry about it?
You sure you can't tell me anything else about Jim?
If you want to get to know him, ask him yourself.
Oh, that's right. We can go talk to him a bit more.
Do you know anyone named Ray?
Ray? Is that all you got?
I think Ray might be involved in prostitution. Ring any bells?
That's more of a late night news kind of story. I'm early morning. We're all about the rainbows and sunshine.
Do you know Maggie Fielding, Peter's sister?
Excuse me.
Sorry, no.
Do you know a Connor Fielding?
Sorry, no.
This case number mean anything to you?
Sorry, no.
Alright. Let's leave
Well,
that.
Tanya, I have to get going, but I'll see you around.
Ta.
Yeah. I'm going to see if I can combine this and this and just...
No, I don't see.
What? You don't see any connection between the case number and Maggie?
No, I.
Oh yeah, because it was the... Oh wait, the probation ID number for the woman. You don't see any connection? Okay, whatever. Alright, well... Police station, Fields Gym, Grace School? Don't think so. Newsroom. Maybe we can get some more information out of Jim. I don't think so. I don't know what he has to do with anything.
Hi, Mr. Peebles?
Hello, Rosangela, was it? What can I do for you?
Do you know anyone named Ray? I think he's involved with prostitution.
She.
That's not really the kind of thing our show reports on.
Alright.
So I can't really help you. Sorry.
Do you have any information on a Maggie Fielding?
Sorry, no.
Okay.
Does the name Connor Fielding mean anything to you?
Sorry, no.
Okay.
Does this number mean anything to you?
Sorry, no.
Okay. That was a strike.
Well, thanks.
Sure thing.
Bye. Moving on. Oh, it's so cold today. Alright, newsroom. Heather, we just tried that. Vent. There's gotta be something there, but I don't have anything else for that yet. I wonder if I have to do that. I don't want to ask her what's wrong with her brother,
Coming.
but I wonder if I have to do
Sure, come on in.
to progress the story. Oh. Ew.
You said Peter visited the cemetery.
Once a year.
Oh, wait.
On the anniversary of Dad's death.
Right.
Peter was a damn saint.
Oh, I can't tell you Peter's dead now. He's dead. That's right. You don't see dead people. I see dead people.
You did?
Oh.
The police were called several times to his house. No charges were made. It's not hard to read between the lines.
Huh. Well, I suppose you know everything now.
I don't, but I'm trying to.
Why? Why do you care so much? What does my father beating the crap out of my mother have to do with how Peter died?
I don't know why my fingers just sometimes like twitch. My mouse is also just incredibly sensitive, so sometimes when I like rest my finger, it clicks. There's something bigger going on.
There's something bigger going on.
That doesn't matter. I can't take on anybody else's problems. I'm barely dealing with my own.
Makes sense.
I've been trying to forget this crap my whole life, and now I have a chance.
Yeah.
I'm not going back to that. I'm sorry. I know you think you have good reasons, but I really
Totally
need to be
understand.
alone
I think
right now.
you,
Listen,
Rosa.
Please, leave.
Yeah, Rosa, respect this and go.
Okay.
I totally understand where she's coming from.
You have such a way with people.
Are you still here?
Just leaving. Where are you going?
To visit my precious father. Not that it's any of your business. My neighbors are kind of twitchy. You'd better get out of here before someone calls the cops.
Alright. I like how they just follow. Oh, must be done there. Alright. Excuse me.
Maggie.
Huh?
Huh. I had a feeling you'd follow me here.
I didn't follow you. You got here after I did.
You're not gonna leave me alone, are you?
You know I try and help you whenever I can.
Not until I spill everything.
I've never pressured you to talk to me, Maggie, although God knows maybe I should have.
I'm sorry, but it's important.
Maybe it's because I'm out of that stuffy apartment. Maybe it's because when I'm here, I know he's really gone.
I know. I miss him too.
Talking about it. The 5th step. My sponsor said I didn't have to do them in order. Many people don't.
There you go.
I guess now is as good a time as any.
I'd like that, Maggie. I really would.
No.
So, talk.
What did Peter do? Tell me about your father.
Tell me about your father.
It's not about him. Not really. It's all wrapped up with Peter. It's always Peter.
What are you talking about?
What did Peter do?
What did Peter do?
Nothing. Everything.
Maggie, what are you talking about?
He took over my dad's gym, made it successful. I hated him for it.
Oh.
Wait, what? Don't you remember how miserable I was? Drifting from job to job, hating all of them. Running Dad's gym was something I was good at. I thought you'd be happy for me.
Didn't Peter have lots of jobs he hated before he started working at the gym? Couldn't you be happy for him?
Happy? Happy that he took my father's name and made it revered?
I don't see the problem here.
The people in the neighborhood love that gym. They come by and say what a nice old man Connor Fielding was, and what a shame he died, and how nice that his son took up his legacy. Legacy. A legacy of bruises and hiding in the dark.
Bruises? What are you talking about?
You always believed her when she said she was clumsy. It was like some horrible after-school special.
Maggie, you're not saying what I think you're saying.
You never knew, did you, Peter? So wrapped up in yourself. You never saw what he was doing.
Why didn't you ever tell me?
Mom hid it from both of us, and I was too scared to say anything. In the end, it was just easier to say nothing and hate you. And now it's too late. For what it's worth, I don't hate you anymore, Peter. But I need to get on with my life. Goodbye, brother.
Goodbye? What do you mean, goodbye?
Sorry, I should go.
It's a bit
Maggie, wait!
odd. They both have weird
Maggie.
pauses in their conversation where the
I
other
never
one
knew.
responds.
I swear.
As if
I
they were
never knew.
actually having a conversation.
I just don't understand.
Oh, there you go.
Huh?
Peter Connor Fielding. Interesting.
My God.
I'm sorry, Peter.
I remember. The ladder. It broke. Oh, man. I don't feel so good.
Uh-oh.
Right, we don't have a lot of time. Peter,
this
I need you to
amulet.
grab a hold of this.
What the heck is that thing?
No time, just grab.
Oh,
Well, that was close.
Did it work?
Let's get back and find out.
cool. Hey.
Hey, look who's here. Pete's safe and sound.
Safe as a dead guy can be, anyway.
Sorry, I know this is not exactly the reunion we expected after all this time, but you have no idea. I thought you were... Well, I explained that already.
So, Madeline, You got your spook. What have you learned?
It is interesting. This spirit is experiencing what would be considered nausea in a living person.
It figures. I've never had a stomach virus in my life until I died.
He is being pulled. There is the signature of another spirit at work.
A signature?
Yes, I can see it.
Interesting.
It is faint, but I can see it. Only the power of this circle is stopping it from gaining a foothold. Unfortunately, it is too faint for me to see anything useful. And we dare not lower the circle. I need to examine another soul. One that is marked like this one.
And by another soul, you mean Heather, don't you?
Heather? Is she involved in this?
We all are, Pete. We all are.
This is all too much. First my sister, and now...
It won't be much longer. One way or the other, we'll finish this.
Can I... Yep.
He's definitely lost in thought. Peter?
Oh, hi. Rosangela, was it?
Yeah, that's me.
Mike's been telling me about you. So you've been doing this a while, huh?
You could say
For
that.
about 4 years. These days, it's pretty much all we do.
I don't envy you, but I'm glad.
4 years, wow.
Father Michael?
Yeah.
Wow. I must have asked you about all these, huh? Oh, that got rid of a lot of stuff.
Do you know anything about a woman living in Peter's apartment?
No. Of all the people in our group, Peter was the one I spoke to the least.
Okie dokie.
Did Heather ever talk about Ray? Her, boss?
Sadly, no. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's just make sure there's nothing here.
Do you know anyone named Jim Peebles?
No. Sorry.
Is there anything else you can tell us about Heather? Anything at all?
I just know she was a prostitute when she went to Grace Group meetings. I don't know what's happened to her since.
So the man who ran the Grace Group meetings was named Benjiro?
Yeah, Japanese guy. I don't remember anything else about him.
Did you ever watch Tanya Corsi's show?
No. Sorry.
Anything else you can tell me about
Oh,
yourself?
right, that's him.
No, I just want this to be over. One way or the other.
Is there anything else you could tell us about the Grace Group?
No. You know everything I do.
Alright. Thanks.
Is there anything...
I just know she...
Okay. Did that?
You knew George Austin, right?
Yeah. Years ago.
Oh, that's right.
We went to the Grace Group meetings together. He was... God, you should have seen him. A total mess.
So many characters,
He
I'm
looked
losing
like a
track of
street
who knows
bum.
who
I
and
don't think he'd showered in
what
weeks.
is what.
But that was George. He only put effort into the things he cared about. The Grace Group helped him find what that was.
I heard he became an art dealer.
Yeah. None of us could believe it. George, least of all.
Sorry if this
He
is
always used to say that he would
old
never have
information.
discovered his calling on his own, and he would have wasted his entire life not knowing.
I really feel like
I
this
used to
is
feel
new,
the same way.
but I don't know. Oh no, it disappeared. Maybe.
Leah was part of the Grace Group, right?
It was over 20 years ago, but yes. She was a secretary at the time, I think. She was childhood friends with George Austin, and she brought him to the meetings, hoping to help him out. Turns out it helped both of them. She quit her job and joined the police force. She said the Grace Group helped her find her way. I suppose until now, it did.
Did you know Leah's daughter, Kendra?
My God, I heard what happened.
Yeah.
Madeline told me that her soul passed on peacefully, that she's where she is supposed to be.
Yes, she's fine.
I see. You have my thanks for that.
Fine as a dead child can be. I
Are you
guess.
familiar with
It's
Emil
terrible.
Haskins, Leah's ex-husband?
Sadly, no. Leah and I lost touch years ago. I didn't know she had even married in the first place until recently. But I feel for him. Do you know, there's no word for a parent who loses a child. The prospect is so unthinkable, we can't even name it.
Alright.
I guess we should get going.
All I can ask you
Godspeed.
about.
Madeline?
Yes, Blackwell.
Oh. Oh.
You once told me that you knew my Auntie Lauren.
After a fashion. While in the void, I could reach out to the mortal world in dreams. The minds of other bestowers were the most receptive.
Huh? If that's true, how come she never mentioned it?
Sadly, the memories of our meetings faded as she walked.
Ah, that's right, because we had dreams about her as well, didn't we?
What did you talk about? You and Auntie, I mean.
You have to understand, she was dreaming while we conversed. Her mind wasn't entirely lucid.
So you can't tell me anything?
Nothing that would make any cognitive sense.
Do you know what happened to them? To Auntie? To my grandmother? They both went insane. They spent years sedated in a hospital. Do you know why?
I do not. I felt their minds when they went. But that is all I know.
I see. Do you think the same thing will happen to me? What happened to my aunt and grandmother, I mean?
I am sorry, I do not know. But I do believe your chances of safety are high.
You really think so? Why?
I told you. While I was in the void, I could sense their minds. I could sense yours as well.
Oh.
You are stronger than they were.
I'm stronger?
Not physically, or even mentally, but emotionally, yes. Your grandmother fled the duty. Your aunt performed it with only the greatest reluctance. But you have embraced it, thrived in it.
Well, it's what I do. I've always wondered, just who are you?
Pardon?
Where'd you come from? Who you were before all this?
Tell me one thing. Have you ever asked your spirit guide the same question?
Yeah.
Has he ever given you a satisfactory answer? Precisely.
Joey told me about how you helped him out of the void.
We helped each other.
Well, even still, if you weren't there, well, I don't know what would have happened.
The hole in the universe caused by the severed link would have consumed you. Your mind would have collapsed under the pressure, leaving you a raving madwoman.
Welp. Great.
Right. Well, thanks.
My pleasure.
Alright, I don't...
So you don't...
I'm afraid...
Okay.
Is there... Sadly, no.
Have you...
So I'm afraid I...
Yeah, I think we might have...
Michael said that a man...
My host has said as much to me.
Yeah, alright, this is no information.
We met Heather. She's
happy.
Oh! Alright, sorry about that. Boyfriend came back, scared me, as usual. Wasn't paying attention to time. Alright. Madeline said something about Heather, so I want to listen to this one more time.
If Heather doesn't need anything, how do we tell her she's dead?
I have done this duty for centuries, and I have learned one lesson above all others. Every lost soul is different, and presents a new set of problems to solve.
I've noticed.
Okay.
Do you know anyone named Jim Peebles?
Apology.
Okay.
Do you know when...
Apology.
Okay.
Does this...
No.
Okay. Alright. I think
guess we
that's
should get
all we
going.
need from you.
Of course. Keep us informed of your progress.
Alright, I'm going to end this episode here. In the next one, hopefully we'll be able to find more out about Heather. I'm not exactly sure where to get more information, or like, because I don't think I have any new notes that I can talk to her about, so I might have to go back to Ray's bar? Is that her bar? Back to the bar where Ray is and see if we can get any more information from her or about the place. So if you have any ideas, please let me know down below, as well as any other questions or comments you have. Otherwise, I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, bye!